Good morning, fall. Now I'm going to talk about mothers who send their children to hell. That's what I'm going to talk about. Now, the one qualification for these kind of mothers, you have to be stupid. And I'm really talking about stupid mothers, and there's plenty of them out there. I meet more stupid mothers than I meet half-decent mothers. Okay, these stupid mothers who send their children to hell. Now, the only way I can explain it is to give you some examples. Now, this has nothing to do with race. Although, by being an African American, you see it more prominently in the African American race. But there's stupid mothers all over the world. Mothers send their children to hell all over the world. I mean, Vietnamese sell their daughters for virginity for $1,500. Vietnamese mothers, Thailand mothers. Okay. Now, here's an example. 17-year-old, probably he's hustling drugs. Okay. Now his mother said right on TV he bought this house. What does that mean? He sold so many drugs that he was able to buy her a house in the suburbs. She said that right on television. He probably has been selling drugs since he was 15 or 16. But look, he got shot dead, gone to hell. Okay, gone. But see, that's a mother whose son was selling drugs with her permission. This mother had her son and his cousin selling drugs. Both of them got shot the same night in the same room by that one person. They had gone to hell. See, these two guys, they were selling drugs with that mother's permission. Another one, he had, this 14-year-old had a Cadillac by the time he was 14. By the time he was 23, shot 10 times, dead, gone to hell. But look, when he was 14 and selling drugs, he did it all with his mother's permission, because she's stupid. He was running a continual criminal enterprise at 14 with his mother's permission. He's dead and gone to hell. Been in hell for over 10 years, okay? There are some stupid mothers who hustle their daughters into prostitution. You see that in Vietnam, Thailand, and other third world countries, but you also see it in the United States. Stupid mothers who hustle their daughters into prostitution. When the daughter's dead, they gone to hell. Dead. See, these are lazy mothers who don't want to raise their children properly. They don't want to get the gray hair, because you're going to get some gray hair when you raise children. Okay, they don't want to get the gray hair. They don't want to get another part-time job to bring some extra money in the house. So rather than do that, they have their children selling drugs or selling the body. Or, you know what, you got these rich people, super rich people, celebrities, who sell their children to pedophiles. And they're just as bad. Okay? They're just as bad. And you know, all this kind of behavior is more common than we'd like to think. Okay? There was this other kid, he was about 10. He was called the enforcer for a gang. He would go kill people at 10 years old because they knew they weren't going to arrest him. At 14, he was dead. The gangs killed him, dead, gone to hell. Okay? So he's been in jail since he was 14. He's been dead since he was 14 and in hell since he was 14. So that's probably what, well over 20 years ago. Well over 20 years ago, okay? So he's in hell. He's still 14 years old and in hell. Because see, in hell there's no growth. You don't become a man, go to hell at 14 and become a man. You stay 14 in hell, but you're just in hell, okay? Isn't that interesting, okay? These are mothers, stupid mothers, who send their children to hell. They don't want to raise them. They're too lazy to pray for them, too lazy to pray for their salvation. Early in the morning, asking the Lord to send somebody to help save them, okay? They're too lazy to pray for them, too lazy to go out and get a first, second, or third job to bring some money in. These are stupid mothers who send their children to hell.